But if you go back quietly, I'll do better this. Can't you think about someone other?
This should be easy.
Defeated the demon. To free us both. When you return, take the litany of Adralla from my body. It will protect you from the worst of the blood magic. I cannot go with you. I have been here far too long. For you, it will have been an afternoon's nap. Your body won't have wasted away in the real world while your spirit lays in the hands of the demon. Every minute I was here, the sloth demon was feeding off of me, using my life to fuel the nightmares of this realm. There is so little of me left. I was never meant to save the Circle, or survive its troubles. I am dying. It is as simple as that. Thank you, but it is too late for me. I do not fear what may come. They say we return to the Maker in death, and that isn't such a terrible thing. My only regret is that I could not save the Circle. But you can. Take the litany off my body when you return. It is important. I can rest easy, knowing you will save the Circle. I'm not a hero. Perhaps trying to be one was foolish. Dark times, greater acts of heroism, eh? You may be right. Before I was taken to the Circle, my mother said I was meant for greatness. I would be more than my ancestors could have ever dreamed. I hope I haven't disappointed her. It is time for us both to be on our way. Remember the litany of Adrala. The circle is all that matters now. Thank you, and goodbye.
This should be easy enough.
Yes? Is there something you wish to discuss? If not, we should hurry. Time. Yes. Thank you for taking...
Something I can help with? Yes? What's on your...
Yes? Of course. Yes? Well, we're not exactly alone.
Everything is just as you wanted, my knight. Our love and our family is more than you hoped for.
Do you hear something, love?
It is nothing, my darling. Just the door. I will get it. The children have finished supper. Tuck them into bed while I see who it is.
Don't be long. The children will want to kiss you goodnight.
I will be but a moment, my pet. You are intruding upon a loving, intimate moment, and I dislike disruptions. I have given him what he always wanted. Where's the harm in that? All emotion is intangible. You cannot see it, cannot grasp it.
But it is normally caused by something real. Real events, real people. What you've done to him is abhorrent.
I saw his loneliness and longing for a family that loved him.
She's feeding off his innermost desires and taking away his will. This is unholy.
No one else would have known his heart. He did not know it himself. You do not see what I see of him. You do not know. We are partners. I give him what no one else can, and through him, I experience what it is to be mortal. What happiness? He has gone through life empty, resentful. Him to this? I want nothing from you. I have what I need. All I ask is that you leave us alone. Then you leave me no choice. door! They're going to murder the children!
They will not get past me!
Something I can help with?
On it. Right. Let's get started. On it. Let's get started. This should be easy. Let's get started. As you wish. As you wish.
asleep again.
This trick again? I know what you are. It won't work. I will stay strong.
The boy is exhausted. And this cage, I've never seen anything like it. Rest easy. Help is here.
Enough visions. If anything in you is human, kill me now and stop this game.
He's delirious. He's been tortured and has probably been denied food and water. I can tell. Here, I have a skin of...
Don't touch me. Stay away. Filthy blood mages. Getting in my head. I will not break. I'd rather die. What others? What are you talking about?
Irving and the other mages who fought Aldred. Where are they?
They are in the harrowing chamber. The sounds coming up from there. Oh, Maker.
We must hurry. They are in grave danger, I am sure of it.
You can't save them! You don't know what they've become. They've been surrounded by blood mages whose wicked fingers snake into your mind and corrupt your thoughts.
His hatred of mages is so intense. The memory of his friends' deaths is still fresh in his mind.
You have to end it now, before it's too late! Are you really saving anyone by taking this risk? To ensure this horror is ended, to guarantee that no abominations or blood mages live, you must kill everyone up there! That is your choice to make, but I beg you to consider what I have to say. You cannot tell Maleficarum by sight. Just one could influence the mind of a king, of a grand cleric! You may be confident in your ability to stand up to them, but what about the rest of us? Will you protect us from them? I am just willing to see the painful truth, which you are content to ignore. But what can I do? As you can see, I am in no position to directly influence your actions, though I would love to deal with the mages myself. Don't waste time on me. Deal with Uldred. If that is what you plan to do, once he is dead, I will be freed. No one ever listens. Not until it's far too late. Maker turn his gaze on you. I hope your compassion hasn't doomed us all. I fear the consequences of all this.
The gift that I offer. Look what we have here. An intruder. I bid you welcome. Revels. Oh, very observant. I'm quite impressed you're still alive. Unfortunately, that must mean you killed my servants
Ah, well, they are probably better off dying in the service of their betters than living with the terrible responsibility of independence. We needn't fixate on who killed whom. That doesn't help our relationship. A mage is but the larval form of something greater. Your chantry vilifies us, calls us abominations, when we have truly reached our full potential. Look at them. The chantry has them convinced. They deny themselves the pleasure of becoming something glorious.
You're mad. There's nothing glorious about what you've become, Uldred.
Uldred? He is gone. I am Uldred, and yet not Uldred. I am more than he was. I could give you this gift to win. You and all the mages. It would be so much easier if you just accepted it. But some people can be so stubborn. And what good did that do? I still won. I even have the first enchanter on my side, don't I, Irving?
What have you done to him?
Stop him. He is building an army. He will destroy the Templars, and...
You're a sly little fox, Irving, telling on me like that. And here I thought he was starting to turn.
Never!
That's enough out of you, Irving. He'll serve me eventually, as will you. Oh, I'm not stupid. Do you think I'm going to let you wander around this tower knowing you are a pawn of the Templars? You are a thorn in my side, and I must remove you before you fester. Killing you would be a waste. Your raw potential, with the strength of a demon behind it, would be unstoppable. I don't think your opinion matters. That is what I've decided, and that is what will be done. Fight, if you must. It will just make my victory all the sweeter.
Don't forget the litany. It will thwart Uldred's attempts to control the mages, and win this fight for us.
Oh!
too old for this.
Irving, are you all right?
I'm thankful to be alive. I suppose that is your doing, isn't it, Wynne?
I wasn't alone. I had help.
The Circle owes both of you a debt we will never be able to repay. Come. The Templars await. We shall let them know that the tower is once again ours. All right, but please hurry. Gregor should be informed of what happened here as soon as possible. Are you ready to leave yet? All right.
Yes? Is there something you wish to discuss? Besides, what is the point of that?
Something I can help with? Next to nothing, I'm afraid. Something I can help with? Yes? What's on your mind?
Yes? Of course.
Are you ready to leave yet? I'll need you to guide me down the stairs. Ugh, curse whoever insisted the Circle be housed in a tower.
Irving? Maker's breath. I did not expect to see you alive.
It is over, Gregor. Uldred is dead.
Uldred tortured these mages, hoping to break their wills and turn them into abominations. We don't know how many of them have turned.
What? Don't be ridiculous.
Of course he'll say that. He might be a blood mage. Don't you know what they did? I won't let this happen again.
I am the Knight Commander here, not you. We have won back the tower. I will accept Irving's assurance that all is well.
But they may have demons within them, lying dormant, lying in wait.
Enough! I have already made my decision. Thank you. You have proven yourself a friend of both the Circle and the Templars. I promised you aid, but with the Circle restored, my duty is to watch the mages. They are free to help you, however. Speak to them. For now, I will have to oversee a sweep of the tower. There may be some survivors, and we should do our best to tend to them. Please excuse me. And Irving, it is good to have you back.
Ah, I'm sure we'll be at each other's throats again in no time.
I'm glad I'm still alive, but the Circle's future still remains to be seen.
Here we are. I am glad you arrived when you did. It's almost as though from what Gregor said, it seems that you came here seeking allies. The least we can do is help you against the Darkspawn. I would hate to survive this, only to be overcome by the Blight. We will do what we can for now. But if you have my...
Irving, I have a request. I seek leave to follow the Grey Warden.
Wynne, we need you here. The Circle needs you.
I appreciate the sentiment, Irving. But the Circle will do... and capable of great things. If she will accept my help, I will help her accomplish her goals.
You were never one to stay in the tower when there was adventure to be had elsewhere.
Why stay when I can be of service elsewhere?
Then I give you leave to follow the Grey Warden. But no. Being a proper host. The child is possessed, but would mean killing the... unless you intend to enter the Fade. Yes, it can be done with a group of mages. I shall gather what mages I can, and we shall leave promptly. A life is at stake.
You really killed... I'm sure you need supplies after that, don't you? I'm sure you need supplies after...
So, tell me, how did you become a Grey Warden? Ah, I see. Do you mind if I ask what you did? Oh, I'm sorry. I should not have brought it up. It must be an unhappy memory. It sickens and saddens me to hear what men in power inflict on those who they ought to serve and protect. I've heard stories that some Templars who hunt Maleficarum do not end the hunt with a clean death, that they subject the victim to countless abuses and indignities before they finish it. But this is just a rumor. Regardless of what happened in your past, I am glad you found a place with the Wardens, as I'm sure you are too. Sometimes it gives me comfort. You were chosen. You survived the joining when others did not.
Something I can help with? Yes? What's on your...
I must ask, what does being a Grey Warden mean to you? I just wanted to know what you... Ultimately, being a Grey Warden is about serving others. About serving all people, whether elves or dwarves. As a Grey Warden, you are a guardian of men. And you... Thus it is you who serves, not they. A good king, a true king, the king who does not do this, who believes that he is entitled to his power, who abuses it, and if you live apart from others, but if you have power, the drop causes ripples. but I've lectured enough for... Is there something you need? The circle is... For now, I will support those that battle the Darkspawn. I do feel... Yes, I did. The Grey Wardens. And after that, if I am still left standing, then I will return to... Perhaps. Is there something you need? I will answer to the best of my ability. People don't become mages. I was brought there by the Templars, just like many of the other apprentices. I didn't have a family. I was found, and the eldest son was the... And I don't know how it happened, but one day, he just found his hair on... I had singed his hair and eyebrows. Thankfully, all I had to endure was the Templars arrived several mornings later. I'll never forget the moment I stopped being afraid then. I knew I was home. Well, that's about all there... I would be lying if I... Then there was the study of magic. A single word spoken incorrectly, a gesture out of sync, and lack of focus. And we needed to have perfect... From Fade's spirit. Without the circle. And there was joy. Perhaps it was like your life in the Alienate. We are not so different, you and I. Is there something you need? I will answer to the... Is there something you need?
So it's been assigned bringing out the bodies and burning them.
My men have scouted the tower. It's a mess, but the abominations are gone. You were very thorough. I'm impressed. And I am thankful you arrived when you did. In no time? Doubtful. Sometimes. I shan't keep you then. Farewell. You were very thorough. I'm impressed. And I am thankful you arrived. You were very thorough. I'm impressed. And I am thankful...
I bring word, sire. There are demands from the Banorn that you step down from the Regency. They are said to be gathering their forces, as are your allies. It appears it will be civil war after all. Pity. I also have an interesting report. There seem to be Grey Wardens who survived Ostagar. How, I don't know. But they will act against you. I have arranged for a solution, with your leave.
The Antivan Crows send their regards. An assassin?
Against Grey Wardens, we will need the very best, sire.
And the most expensive.
Just get it done.
On it.
Ah, a fellow traveler of the fair lands. Are you a seeker, perchance? My packs are light, but I have a tome of strange origin. The Deus V Eternus, rumored to be a painful world from the Maker himself. will the wonders of this all too smaller land never cease. Well, they will for you. Get them!
On it. Let's get started.
I do not like this talk of possessions and spirits and
I trust
magic.
you won't abandon
It is
us
unnatural.
anytime soon.
To think many could folk died on arrival.
Look
Now
to
is the
your
time for
leadership in
rebuilding.
coming days.
With luck, we may yet restore
The mages
its
wait
former
to
glory.
the only thing I can think of that might help.
This is worth the time
Until
it has
you make
taken
a
to assemble
decision,
them.
I think I should remain here. I can keep an eye on the boy, so to speak. If the demon rears its head, I can warn these people. Really, this is the least I can do. Once this is over, you or they can decide what to do with me.
You were very thorough. I'm impressed. And I am thankful you arrived.
I'm sure you need supplies. I wish I could have gone with them.
You were very thorough. I'm impressed. And I am thankful you arrived when you did. You were very thorough. And I am thankful you...
I'm sure you need supplies after.
Rumored to be the last message to a sinful world.
Let's make this quick, shall we? This should be easy enough.
So, tell me, how did you Ah, I see. Oh, I'm sorry. I should not... Regardless of what happened in your past, I am glad you found a place with the Wardens. Sometimes you were chosen. I must ask, what does being a Grey Warden mean to you? If that is your goal, then I'm afraid you will ultimately others, about serving all people, whether elves or dwarves or men. Thus it is you who serves, not that. A good... The king who does not do this, who believes that he is entitled to his power, who abuses the drop... Is there something you need? For now, I will support those that battle the Darkspawn. The Grey... And after that, if I am still left standing... Is there something you need? I will answer to... I was brought there by the Templars, just like many of the other apprentices. And I don't know how it happened, but the Templars arrived several mornings later. I stopped being afraid then. Well, that's a single word spoken incorrectly, a jest without the... And there... We are not so different, you and I. Is there something you need?
Here, look at this. Do you know what this is? Yes, absolutely. I'm trying to trick you. Is it working? Oh, I just about had you, didn't I? I picked it in Lothering. I remember thinking, how could something so beautiful exist in a place with so much despair and ugliness? I probably should have left it alone, but I couldn't. The Darkspawn would come and their taint would just destroy it. So I've had it ever since. I thought that I might give it to you, actually. In a lot of ways, I think the same thing when I look at you. I don't know. I guess it's not like you could put it somewhere or wear it or anything, is it? I guess it's a bit silly, isn't it? I just thought, here I am doing all this complaining and you haven't exactly been having a good time of it yourself. You've had none of the good experience of being a Grey Warden since your joining. Not a word of thanks or congratulations. It's all been death, tragedy. I thought maybe I could say something. Tell you what a rare and wonderful thing you are to find amidst all this darkness. Haha, you won't land me that easily, woman. I know I... No need to start crying on me or anything. I guess it was, just a stupid impulse. I don't know. Was it the wrong one? I'm glad you like it. Now, if we could move right on past this awkward, embarrassing stage and get right to the steamy bits, I'd appreciate it. Oh? You're lost then. All the... Oh look, is that a cloud?
Something I can help with? Redcliffe? The blood of... Perhaps Redcliffe has one such tale.
I do not like this talk of possessions and spirits and...
The mages are waiting to...
We have brought lyrium and begun preparations for the ritual. We can start any time. It truly depends on the manner of demon. It sounds like a spirit of greed and desire, one of the more powerful in the hierarchy. It will likely engage you in dialogue and tempt you with an offer. Avoid it. Making deals with demons never turns out well. Yes, we haven't sufficient lyrium at present to send more than one mage into the Fade. It only works because the child gave himself to the demon willingly. If the demon takes over the host forcibly, we must slay the abomination. We have only enough lyrium for one attempt. I hope you succeed. Such a young lad deserves better than execution.
I'm glad we decided to take this route. This is really the best option.
Very well. Who will go into the Fade? Then return when you are ready, but do not tarry.
The mages are waiting to start the ritual.
We are ready to proceed when you are. Very well.
What? Me? Are you sure?
Loose a blood mage into the Fade to meet a demon. What if he takes control of it? You trust too much and too quickly, but I shall do as you ask.
I'll do my best. I promise.
We are ready to proceed. Very well. Who will... Me? Confront the demon? So be it.
you? Connor? I can hear you! I'm coming! Is anyone out there? Hello?
Father! Where are you?
Blessed art thou who exists in the sight of the Maker.
I don't understand. It's so cold. I want to go home.
You there? Have you seen my son? I can...
You are in the Fade, good man. A demon has you trapped here.
But is my son in danger?
He is, but I will do my best to see that all of us emerge from this unscathed. Trust me, my Arl. I should trust you. I should...
But I can never find him in this fog. You must find Connor. Please, I beg you. Find him. I shall do whatever I can. Curse this blasted darkness! Why can I see nothing?
Who are you? Are you the one that made Father ill? Tell me now!
Tell me where the demon is, child. I will end this.
Fool! You won't get near her. I won't let you.
You're the one making Father sick! I'll help him! You can't stop me! Get out of here! You have to get out! I'll stop you! I will! Please forgive me. Why do you keep hurting me? Why are you trying to stop me?
Please, child, listen to me. I am here to help you.
I will not speak with you! Trespasser! I will drive you out!
You're the one making Father sick! I'll help him! You can't stop me! Please forgive me. Get out of here! You have to get out!
Connor? Is that you? Am I dead? Am I dreaming? I don't understand any of this.
Please forgive me. Please forgive me. I'll help him! You can't stop me!
father wanders, seeking me, trapped within my web. All is as it should be. Why must you interfere?
Because you have taken a child, demon. Our world is not your world. Surely you must realize this by now.
No. It is time for you to go now. Do not persist, or things will go very badly for you.
Very well. No more illusions. Now we meet face to face. You see my true form, and stand in my domain. It is here I am most powerful. And yet I have no wish to engage your power, nor should you be so eager to engage mine. Perhaps we should converse instead?
No. You end here, foul spirit. There is nothing more to say.
Alas, that is sad. Very well then. If you wish a battle, you will have it. Let us see if your power matches your boldness, creature.
Love hurts, doesn't it?
So it is. As a mage, of all things, Eamon has much to mourn and rebuild should he recover. But at least he can be thankful that both his son and wife are safe.
I owe you my deepest thanks. I had nearly... I can scarcely believe Connor is the boy he once was.
There is still the matter of Jowan. His poisoning Eamon began this whole mess, yet he lives. I must decide what becomes of him. We will hold him for Eamon to decide his fate. If he doesn't recover, Jowan's fate is sealed. What do you think? You spoke with him, have you not? You know what he has done better than I do, even. I would not trust him, but I would not presume to tell my brother what to do. What do you mean? He is responsible for many of the problems here, and is a Maleficar as well. Perhaps you are correct. But that is Eamon's decision, not mine. I'm sorry. Jowan stays in the dungeon for now. But our task is not done yet. Whatever the demon did to my brother, it seems to have spared his life, but he remains comatose. We cannot wake him.
The urn. The urn of sacred ashes will save Eamon.
It has been tried, and we will continue trying. Perhaps the demon's absence will make a difference. However, the relic is another option.
My husband funded the research of a scholar in Denerim, a brother Genetivi. He has been studying the inscriptions on Andraste's birth rock. When Eamon fell ill, I sent the knights to speak to Genetivi. I hoped that he had finally discovered the location of the urn of sacred ashes itself. They were unable to locate Genetivi. In desperation, I sent more knights in search of the brother, or some clue of the urn's location.
I must organize Eamon's knights as they return, draft new soldiers, and prepare the army to fight. I shall hand Redcliffe back to Eamon when he awakens, and in a state where it can be of some use in the coming war. Truly, what other choice do I have? No one else can. Even if I wished to do it myself, I cannot abandon Redcliffe to its own devices. Perhaps you could seek out the brother's home in Denerim and see if any clues remain on his whereabouts. It is the only place to begin the search, I think. I must go to the hall and begin rebuilding. I wish you luck, and may the Maker go with you.
I pray that Eamon awakens soon.
Right.
It will take years to sort out the castle properly.
You. You're the one who saved me. Then, thank you. For you. I hope Father gets better soon. He will, won't he? I tried to help Father. I remember that much. Mother was so sad.
Something I can help with?
Is there something you need?
Yes? Well, we're not exactly alone.
That poor little boy. I just think what he must have gone through.
I suppose you can't blame the boy, even if he has magic. His death wouldn't have helped anything, would it?
I wonder what happened to all the other castle servants that were here. Do you think they all died? Or did they run away?
As you wish. As you wish.
I hear you saved the Jarl's son. That's got to count for something.
Is that for me? Really?
Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so much. Why, thank you so much.
Oh, marvelous. Oh, marvelous.
On it. Right. This should be easy enough. Let's get started.
I suppose you can't blame the boy.
Right. Let's get started. On it.
Most kind. Oh, marvelous.
Is that for me?
I wonder what happened to all the other castle servants that were here. Did they all die? Or did they get away?
Let's get started.
This is my mother's amulet. It has to be. But why isn't it broken? Where did you find it? Oh, the Arl study? Then he must have found the amulet after I threw it at the wall. And he repaired it and kept it. I don't understand. Why would he do that? I guess you could be right. We never really talked that much. And then the way I left... Thank you. I mean it. I thought I'd lost this to my own stupidity. I'll need to talk to him about this if he recovers from his... When he recovers, that is. I wish I'd had this a long time ago. Did you remember me mentioning it? Wow. Huh. I'm more used to people not really listening when I go on about things. Is this the part when the music starts and we begin dancing? Because I'm game. Where's the minstrels?
You're quite taken with each other, aren't you? It's hard not to notice the doe-eyed looks he gives you, especially when he thinks no one's watching. It's almost too sweet for my tastes, and I'm an old lady who should be making lace hearts and fuzzy blankets with animal motifs. I've noticed your blossoming relationship, and I wanted to ask you where you thought it was going. Fine lad, skilled in battle, but quite inexperienced when it comes to affairs of the heart. I would hate to see him get hurt. Not intentionally, no. But there is great potential for tragedy here, for one or both of you. You are both Grey Wardens, and he is the son of a king. You have responsibilities which supersede your personal desires. That may be true, but he is still a Grey Warden. Love is ultimately selfish. It demands that one be devoted to a single person who may fully occupy one's mind and heart to the exclusion of all else. A Grey Warden cannot afford to be selfish. You may be forced to make a choice between saving your love and saving everyone else. And then what would you do? Nothing is certain. Not in these times. You cannot take anything for granted. I want you to be aware of this. I am just trying to minimize the suffering that may come to either of you. I have given my advice. Do with it what you will. What's on your mind? Is something troubling you? You are one of the 2 surviving Grey Wardens in Ferelden. You defend all of us, and much rests on your shoulders. It may not mean much to you, but thank you for having the courage to fight. And that gives me hope. Have you heard much about the Grey Wardens of old? It was said that watching the Wardens ride in on their white griffins, the Grey Wardens were powerful. I remember a tale that was told to me many years ago. Maker's mercy, it's like talking to a child. Yes, there are griffins in the and the armies of the as the sun burst through the clouds and it was then they arrived with the beating of wings like mighty war drums and stood before, yes, griffins. The Grey Wardens, they formed a shield of their own, and then, when the clouds finally rolled back and the sun shone full upon the blighted ground, the great kings knew that they had lost. You are observant. This is a tale about no battle the Grey Wardens have fought, and yet about them all. They have always gone, taking losses so we do not have to. People may have forgotten over the centuries, but nothing has changed. This knowledge has been blessed. What's on your mind? No, you won't. I don't think so either. You would not. You wonder sometimes, don't you? If your life would be better if you weren't who you are. When I was a young woman, family, love, a simple life. These were things that others took for granted. It made me... I started hating my life and myself, and one night I found myself in the tower's chapel. I was seeking... I must have looked, and because I had no one else. But she told me that the Maker puts us all on our paths for a reason. I thought the old biddy was full of rubbish. I was 15. We were supposed to be polar opposites, mage and priest. But we weren't. The revered... She taught me that you can find your... And there is joy, even in self-sacrifice. If you put others before yourself, then their well-being is yours. You can scream and cry. This is yours. What's on your mind? I will answer to...
So, all this time we've spent together, you know, the tragedy, the brushes with death, the constant battles with the whole blight looming over us. I know it might sound... I think maybe... Am I? Fooling myself? Or do you think you might ever... Well, is it too soon for this? Well, I'll have to arrange that then, won't I? Maker's breath, but you're beautiful. I am a lucky man. Now, before, lest I forget why we're here.
Something I can help with? Yes? What's... Of course I do. Which one? It will come to you soon.
I suppose you can't blame these
boy.
people. Should
It is
be
good you
thankful
resolved this
for your
legal business.
timely arrival.
Now we must either
Death
revive
wouldn't
the
have helped
heart
anything.
or allow Van...
You return. Might you have news? Unchanged, I'm afraid. We've tried more magical healing, but nothing works. As time... Yes, but they are returning slowly. Then I must resume... Good luck, my lady. You return. Might you... What of him? He awaits my brother's decision on his fate. We've tried more magical healing, but not... Good luck.
I suppose you can't blame the boy. I suppose you can't blame the boy.
They're keeping me here until the Arl revives. If he revives. I suppose that's better than nothing. They're keeping me here until the Arl revives. If he revives. I suppose that's better than nothing.
The deep dark before dawn's first light seems eternal, but know that the sun always rises.
Maker's blessings upon you, Warden.
Good day. These are terrible times. Just
You're welcome here, friend. You're...
Thank you, my lady. I'd never have been able to return to my father if it wasn't for you.
To the shadows.
Go celebrate, or whatever. Go celebrate. Go celebrate, or whatever you have. Go.
What's on your mind?
Good to see you again. Good to see you again. Good to see you again. Good to see you again.
If it isn't the hero of the day.
No.
And here you are again.
Our instructions are to send any returning knights to the castle.
Sire, I have more news. Yes. Well, it seems that the fighting has gone
Enough.
exactly as you...
I would like to know what you intend to accomplish, Father. Should we not be fighting the Darkspawn instead of each other?
The nobility should be brought into line and then the Darkspawn defeated. This is no true blight, Anora. Only Kaelin's vanity demanded it be so.
Beg pardon, sire. But blight or no, we may not have the manpower to face the Darkspawn soon.
Kaelin approached your legions for support, did he
Never!
not?
Marek and I drove those bastards out! Not roll out the welcome for them now!
We need help, Father. We cannot deal with this crisis alone.
Ferelden will stand on its own! I will lead it through this, Anora. You must have faith in me.
Did you kill Kaelin?
Kaelin's death was his own doing.
Oh, thank the Maker. We need help. They attacked the wagon. Please help us. Follow me. I'll take you to them.
What's on your mind?
I sent something down here. Desperation is a curfew.
I rather thought I would wake up dead, or not wake up at all, as the case may be. But I see you haven't killed me yet. Ah, so I am to be interrogated. Let me save you some time. My name is Zevran. Zev to my friends. I am a member of the Antivan Crows, brought here for the sole purpose of slaying any surviving Grey Wardens, which I have failed at, sadly.
I can tell you that. They are an order of assassins out of Antiva, very powerful and renowned for all...
Quite right. I'm surprised you haven't heard much of the Crows out here. Back where I come from, we're rather infamous. Not precisely. I was in the neighborhood when the offer came. Why not? I wasn't paid for silence. Not that I offered it for sale, precisely. Consider it as it is. If you're done with the interrogation, I have a proposal for you, if you're of a mind. Very well. Ask, and thou... A rather taciturn fellow in the capital. Logain, I think his name was. I wasn't. If I had succeeded, I would have... If I had failed, I would be dead. Or I should be, at least as far as the Crows are concerned. I wasn't paid anything. Which does make me about as poor as a Chantry mouse, come to think of it. Being an Antivan Crow is... Well, aside from a distinct lack... But don't let my sad story influence you. The Crows aren't so bad. Though the whole severance package is garbage, let me tell you. If you're considering joining, I have no idea what his issues are with you. Beyond that, no, I am not loyal to him. I was oh, well, that's between Logain and the Crows, and isn't that what we're establishing now? Then, unless you're quite stuck on cutting my throat or something equally gruesome, perhaps you'd care to hear a proposal. Well, here's the thing. I failed to kill you. Thing is, I like living. And you obviously are the sort to give the Crows pause. So, let me serve you instead. I happen to be a very loyal person. That's not a fault, really, is it? I mean, unless you're the sort who would do the same thing, in which case, to be completely honest, I think I paid my worth back to them plus tenfold. Even if I did kill you now, they might just kill me on principle for failing the first time. Possibly. I happen to know their work, and if not, well, it's not as if I had many alternatives to start with, is it? Well... And somewhere down the line, if you should decide that you no longer have need of me, then... Why? Because I could also warn you should the Antivan Crows attempt... No? These things you say. So, what shall it be? I'll even shine armor. You won't find a better deal, I promise. I think you're... Not that I think you'll respond to simple flattery, but there are worse things in life than serving the whims of a deadly sex goddess.
What? You're taking the assassin with us now? Does that really seem like a good idea? All right. I see your point. Still, if there was a sign we were desperate, I think it just knocked on the door and said hello.
Welcome, Zevran. Having an Antivan Crow join us sounds like a fine plan.
Oh, you are another companion to be, then? Such loveliness existed amongst... I hereby pledge my oath of loyalty to you until such a time as you choose to...
Blood and damnation!
Let's get started. Let's get started.
What's on your mind?
One world, one life, the one
boasts it.
She...
Peace, sister, peace.
The
There's no... You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
Oh, it's not an interruption, dear. Praying for the good...
It's usual.
That's what I said. Tell you about the chart?
Sister, instructing...
Fine, then. What do you want to know? It's the... Oh, you should have heard Brother Caedmon sing it, though.
The official version of the chant does not speak of the elves. Some of the dissonant verses, however, do mention the disciple Shartan. The chant has changed over... They are no longer sung. Those... He was given to the flames alongside... Divine Renata had the verses removed. Of course. The official chant of light is written... Some ideas are lost in the... And languages are always changed.
Oh! What?
Well, you get the general idea, I'm sure.
It is... No, it's true, though, isn't it? Doesn't... No, it's true, though.
Let's get started.